What's going on, everybody? It's Stafford 400. I'm back with another video. You guys, today we're playing some Farming Sim 19, and right now I just got done with one of our fields, actually. Field 11 up there. And I'm here with Pixel Gamer. Hmm. Oh god. Okay. Note to self, don't back up these trailers. Well, not trailers, I mean headers, Jesus. It's better just to pull around and pull straight forward with them. Which that's what I should have did in the first place. Oh god, I'm way off. I'm way off. Ooh. God damn it. Okay, I gotta go back around. There we go. Now we just go in first person. Now we pull it forward. There we go. And right there. And we'll come forward just a little bit more. There we go. And drop it. Now time to put the harvester away. Where did the other two go? I know we got one out of commission right now, but what happened to the other one? Hmm. And so basically, if you guys are new to this, if you guys have never seen me play Farming Sim, well, I've been on here for quite a while and all that stuff, and me, as you can tell, if you look at our cursors, if you look at Pixels, he is green, and you look at mine, I'm orange, which I will show you guys the purpose of that. So as you can see, my highlighted thing right there, see, I have a whole different setting here for a few reasons. Because the fact is, some people, when they join our game, they don't know how to drive the proper vehicles and stuff. They don't know how to drive properly, so basically, and the vehicles get stuck. So my job is to basically respond to those situations and fix the vehicles basically without resetting them, because resetting them obviously is just a pain in the ass in general. However, though, if something it does need to reset, then yeah. But there's Pixel's main farm right here. And this is our forestry division in our bank, where we kind of get all of our money for all the funds, all the actual places. This is more of our roleplay aspect that we have for this game. However, though, this is not real emergency services. It's not really a major thing, but it's just more roleplay. This is practical use, like, okay, like we need it for, it could be roleplay and useful for its use, of course. And then forestry is obviously forestry, like they cut down trees, and main farm is basically is what you just see me taking care of. So here, I'm going to show you guys around real quick. So here is the safety department headquarters. Mostly, this is the shed that we park all the vehicles under when they get repaired from other places. Because basically, if they need a vehicle repair, they'll send it to us, and we get them repaired. This is the HQ. We have we have two trucks, and this is Soul's, my coworker Soul, and this is my truck, and I got another one around back actually. I just recently bought this to be basically for emergency responses. Fuel, if someone needs fuel or anything like that and they're stuck out in the field, we don't have to bring out a whole trailer to pick it up and take it to the nearest fuel station, when we can just grab this and take it out there to them. It just seems more practical in my opinion. So, and out here, oh, matter of fact, actually, speaking of I'm gonna need to place down some lighting. Hey Pixel, did you take out the lights?
Yeah, we had to get the new building placed.
Oh, to get what? Like we had to remove them from the gate. Oh, never mind. I found them. Okay, so first I'm gonna detach that, and I'm gonna find the nearest corner here. You know what? No, I'll just put them down.
Knock knock.
Knock knock.
Hello?
Yes, we'll be right with you, sir.
Okay. It's really dark in here.
I'm doing, sir. How can I help you today?
I was wondering, since you guys are the closest here, um, if you could, like, my pickup trucks are out front, if you could, like, fill the trailer up with gas and, fill the truck up with gas. Also, maybe, like, fix it up, clean it
Okay,
up.
what's the truck up here?
Yeah.
Oh, this one right here?
What?
You talking about
No,
this one
this
or?
one.
Oh, that one. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
Then, Mr. Shores, right here.
I don't know whose that is.
Okay, well, I don't have access to it, so it looks like it's forestry's. Matter of fact, you still got to give me those permissions.
Yeah, if you could just fill it up and stuff, get the truck fixed.
Oh, looks like actually I'm looking at the gauge right now. The truck is pretty much fixed, so I'll just get the tank filled up. How's that?
Oh, okay, yeah.
All right, so whatever cost goes away, you're gonna refund me, okay?
Yep.
I'm not gonna charge you extra for something, something like that. All right, so now that's filling up. Could you do me a favor?
What?
Could you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Follow me. Stand right here, okay?
Okay, am I gonna get murdered?
No, sir, you're not. I'm just using you as a marker so I can actually go and place down a light. All right?
Yep.
All right. Thank you. That's all I needed. But also, I am gonna ask for you for an actual favor because I can't do it on your property. Could you place down another light for me? It's gonna
Okay.
be right over here. Yeah, you're gonna have to do it on your property. Just put one right here, facing the direction that I'm facing. Actually, hang on. I'm trying to figure out where would be a good spot. Actually, just take one and put it right where I'm standing right now, and then have it facing the direction of my light. All right. Now, one more, and that will be it, I promise. Alright? One. Can you put one right here? Just facing this general direction. Sweet. And maybe what I could do. Could you put down some streetlights? Just put them down right here to kind of light up the entranceway to the gate.
Yeah.
And that'll be it. That's all the lighting I'll probably need, because these two big lights back here are mainly for the actual like testing area, and the rear light is for the garage and gas tank section, and I have a light on the other side for basically to light up the trailers and light up the side of the garage so you can actually see around. And then the two up front are just mostly for parking and stuff, like if people need to park somewhere they could see. Well, I was kind of hoping that you were going to face the lights this way. See how I'm standing? Yeah, putting them in the grass kind of like, yep. And then the opposite one. There you go. That way the gate is at least lit up so like people can still see it, where you have to enter in and out, so. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. All right, sir. Here you go. So the amount of money you owe me back, I'm gonna say, how much was this? How much is this actually? 3,750. All right. You know what? Just give me 3,000. Just give me 4,000, then we'll call it even. All right.
All right.
All right. Thank you so much, sir. Pleasure doing business with you.
No, I'm gonna.
You too. All right. So basically, I'm going to go ahead and explain to you guys what exactly is the testing area for. Now, testing area, basically what we do is if whenever a vehicle is getting repaired and all that stuff, we are here to basically make sure that the vehicle state works properly. So we partially have the field partially darkened for if we have to test at night, we can test headlights, see how bright they are and stuff, as you can clearly see. And then it's a big stretch of land too, because that way we can get the vehicle up to speed and test how fast it stops, because stopping is a most important feature in this game, because in this game you can lose control of vehicles very easily. Because look at this, I am barely touching. So look, if I get up to speed here, I barely touch the joystick, and look, barely touch it. And I turn almost 180 degrees at high speeds. Now, if I was to like really push it, I can turn the truck around in literally 2 seconds at high speeds. Now, if you want to see what that looks like out on a field, I will be glad to show you guys, because me, of course, part of the safety crew, our job is to basically kind of show how this stuff can go wrong in a scenario like this. So, of course, truck's going at high rate of speed. Let's just say it's at 36 miles an hour, and then it starts getting up to, sometimes it can get up to 72. Now it does take a little longer for it to catch up to speed, but as you can see, okay, 66 miles an hour. Look, I barely touched, and I'm already went around in circles. If you notice the map, watch my icon. Of course, I slowed way down, because that's because I was going in circles. But if I was going to go straight again, at 50 miles an hour, I go to turn left and I push the joystick. As you can see, I overshot my turn, which means you can run into someone and all that stuff, and we don't want that. Basically, stopping is the #1 feature in this game that we need to really use. So that's why we try to use it as much as we can. Now, of course, you're going to see us driving at a high rate of speed sometimes when we can respond to calls, but that's, of course, that's what we're doing. We're responding to a call. And back here is the repair, refuel, and washing station. Basically, if let's just say, okay, this vehicle, it needs repaired and it needs fuel, which of course it does. Now, technically, this stuff is for other commercial vehicles only. Our section is up front in the actual building, but however, though, we do use the same gas pump. So, as you can see, we use the same gas pump, and we use the same cleaning station. Now, we do have multiple cleaning stations throughout the building, which is mostly meant for when we park them inside. So there we go. And yes, the safety department has orange vehicles. And most of our equipment, we try to keep it orange so it signifies. But however, though, some equipment does not allow you to change the color, like the forklifts and the JCB, which is our major forklift, which basically handles most of our dirty work. I'm thinking about buying another JCB to kind of replace, to basically have for backup, just in case that one flips, which luckily we haven't had that happen. But based on what I've been noticing, it's some stuff gets really heavy and it doesn't like to lift it. So, my opinion, I would think it would be a great idea to have this stuff, to have another one of these bad boys and just keep it either inside or... This one, of course, is more meant for, okay, if we have, like, if something, is stuck in an area where the JCB can't reach, this guy will do it. Then, of course, our forklift is just meant for loading up small stuff. And here's our trucks. that we use are service trucks for whenever we go on calls. These trucks most of the time we're using because they have to haul these trailers over here. And so we got 2 service trailers. Both these service trailers are basically, these are transporting trailers whenever we have something that needs to be put on, like a harvester, a tractor, we'll put them on these ones because these ones are flatbeds. This is more meant for our JCB and all that stuff whenever we're going to a call. If it's needed, we'll load up the JCB on here and we'll just take off with it. We'll go ahead and go with it. Now technically, since there is only 2 members at the moment, we only have 2 service trucks. However, though, I'm planning to possibly buy another service truck so we have just 3, just so we have 3 for the matching trailers. Because I think that'd probably be a lot better in my opinion. So that way, if it comes down to where we may have to move, or we may have to transport, and there may be a vehicle being occupied at the moment, then yeah. But technically, we're just going to try to keep it to 2 vehicles mostly. And so now on to our storage facility that we have our actual... Okay, so it'll be better to show you guys around during the day. So there you go. That's the entire thing at night. I mean, during the day. It is pretty big, and yes, you can see hills and stuff, but we're trying to fix that to kind of make it look a little better. But hang on. Okay, so it's not actually in here. Okay, never mind. I was going to try to fix the HUD, but it's not in here. So this right here is meant for storage, basically, if we get a vehicle repaired and all that stuff. And like, for example, I just had to deliver back Forestry's, one of their trucks. They got into a wreck and all that stuff, and they had to basically bring it here to get it fixed and refueled and basically double checked again to make sure everything was working properly, because sometimes the game glitches out with the trucks once they crash. Sometimes, it's very rare, but it happens. I've noticed it firsthand when I've been driving my stuff. So, and basically what we do is we leave it in here for them to either come pick it up, or we take it to them depending on if they can come pick it up or not. So basically that is the safety department. That's my area of work and all that stuff. Mostly what I do here in this server, which of course, if you guys are ever interested in joining the server, we try our best to keep it open. However, though, you must be friends and you must be able to read the rules. Of course, we do have a Discord open for it, but if you really want to try to join the server, then you have to have Farming Sim 19 and add me on PlayStation, and then we'll go ahead and go from there. So now I'm going to take you guys to the main farm, which is where basically all the magic happens, where this is where it first began. Oh, and by the way, Pixel, Field 11, there's a truck out there with soybeans in it. Now, of course, I could go that way, but I'm not gonna go the back way. I'm gonna take the actual road here. So here's the main farm. It's a little cluttered at the moment, but Pixel is just trying to get everything set up. So those are our delivery trucks / service trucks. Our fertilizers are well, not hay bale collectors, but hay collectors are a baler. And this field is missing. It needs to be reharvested again, which I probably will have to do that later. But there's the HQ for the main farm, of course, and the Pixel's truck setup and everything. He's got 2 trucks mainly, pickup trucks. And then we're gonna roll over here. Cotton and our grass trimmer. Our corn headers and our wheat headers and all that stuff are right here. Well, corn headers are right there, and this is our wheat header, which is out of place actually, so I should probably put that away here in a minute. And to my left right there, facing towards that, that's where we store our tractors. Go on. Hopefully he doesn't start. Ugh. Now down there, that's our decommissioned combine, which honestly I don't understand why he still has it down there. He should put it somewhere where it's not going to get, where it's kind of easy to get to, but not so hard to, you know. As I say that, he fucking moves into it. What a champ. So this is where we store our harvesters and our seeders. We used to put our cultivators and plows here, but Pixel kinda has this little thing where he can plow a field within 30 seconds. So, yeah. we only needed one cultivator then, so it's basically, so he just does the cultivating most of the time because he's able to do that little trick. And so now I'm going to take you guys up to forestry, and then after that, I'll show you guys the. Well, actually, I'll just show you guys. What the fuck? Why is my cat doing this? He keeps knocking on the door. What are you doing? You want in here or no? Okay. So now on to the forestry department, which they're kind of small compared to us. We actually have a lot more stuff, and to be honest with you, my department is probably the biggest growing one that we have so far. Is that right, Pixel? Or is it just, or hell? Oh yeah, I forgot to show you guys actually where he raises his chickens, right? So forestry is kind of located a little ways away.
Did you ask me something?
Yes. Is it my department that that has a lot more higher like number in vehicles, or is it just, or am I just overthinking that?
Well, besides the main farm, yeah, you are.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Technically, yes, you are. Because main farms technically use, like...
All the time.
Main. Yes. So if a new person joins, they automatically join the main farm.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay, I appreciate the fact that you guys are sending messages, but please do not spam the thing. That'll be great. If you're watching this and you are sending me messages, please do not spam it, because I do not like it popping up like that. Basically, this is forestry. So that truck right there is actually what had to get repaired and stuff. He actually crashed that thing in the water, causing it to basically go bye-bye. We had to reset the whole thing and bring it back in. So But yeah, this is forestry. They're pretty small. However, though, recently they just got themselves a field behind us. Field 12 is basically where they have all their trees get cut down now. Because before they used to be contracted out where we would actually ask them to go to specific fields and stuff, or they would cut down some specific stuffs. But now they actually have their own proper running business, where they're able to grow their own trees and cut their own trees, basically. Come on. There you go. So that is forestry. There's forestry's JCB over here. I don't know why it's over here, actually. That can be a violation, to be honest with you. Because the fact is we don't want someone leaving their equipment out, because losing equipment, yeah, I mean, of course, you can see all the dots here. But sometimes just leaving equipment outside of like where it normally is supposed to go, it can get people confused, and people could think, oh, that's ours, you know what I mean? So they basically take it, and they take it to somewhere where it's not supposed to be. But it's just, most of the time, it's just common sense and how you got to play it out, so. But anyway, right over here next to the safety department is Pixel's chicken farm, actually. And he plans to get cows and stuff, so, right? You plan to get cows?
Hopefully, eventually, yeah.
Well, heck, I sure hope so, man. That'd be freaking awesome. So he's got his own fuel station here. This used to be a workstation. Don't know if it's still active, but yep, there's all those little chickens right there. So yep, this is his chicken farm, and ladies and gentlemen, that's Pixel's farming sim server. That's basically how it is. So now we're gonna go ahead and get back to some actual action stuff now that you guys were done with the actual tour.
You're not supposed to drive on that road. That's why I put a fence there.
What's that road meant for?
It's just a service road for the tractors.
Oh shit, sorry. I didn't realize that. You never told me that.
Yeah, that's why I put the fence in the gate.
Well, I know that, but hell, like, I thought that was like meant for because people were trespassing and shit.
Yeah, you.
Oh wow, I see how it fucking is.
Yeah, there used to be like 3 entrances, and I put it down to just 1. And I put a gate out there too.
Yeah. And fuck, you gotta realize, the bud, that just down the road, there's a fucking the fence doesn't even go all the way down. It opens at the end here. So I mean, that's kind of pointless to be there.
No one wants to destroy a vehicle by going off.
Well, you gotta think about it. It's not that rough, actually. You can literally just drive off and it won't be an issue.
Well, you know, I mean, some people like, there's people like.
Okay, I'll give you that. So, here. I'm going to go ahead and drive alongside Pixel here, and he's going to show you guys what he means by how fast he can do this thing. Alright?
And it's not just because I have a big harvester. I'm I'm going uphill right now, so it's good.
He's got a little trick up his sleeve, I'm going to say that. Alright, Pixel, whenever you're ready.
Hashtag don't ban me.
Hashtag don't ban him. I don't think they're going to ban you, that's just stupid. Like, you found something in the game, and it's going to allow you to do it. You're just using it to your advantage. And look, usually, whenever you're cultivating, it usually goes 6 miles an hour. And right now, I'm like keeping up, I'm paralleling him, and he's going almost 16 miles an hour, right?
Yeah, my top speed right there was like 50.
So it's not.
So here, I'll show you something. Of like, I'm gonna hire a worker. This is how fast it will usually go.
So if we just parallel him.
Here, I'll do it by myself just to show you. I won't use it.
So yeah, 6 miles an hour is practically what it is. But him, he can do it a completely different way. He can go 15 miles an hour.
Oh, I need to start my engine.
Yeah, I think you might want to try that, bud.
Oh, okay. Wait, are you waiting for me to do it?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. There.
Oh boy. See, look. He's passing me, and I have my cruise set to 16 mile an hour. He's passing me.
Running over. Get back here.
So I hope you guys are all enjoying the stream. It's a lot. Hope you guys are enjoying it. I know it may not seem like a whole lot that we're doing right now, but of course we just gotta finish cultivating and all that stuff. And once we're done with that, we'll go ahead and start planting and stuff, and we'll actually get some interesting stuff going. Field 21 needs cultivating too, if you want to do that one whenever you're ready. So technically, the safety department will say this: there's 2 properties here, which is field 20 and 19. So basically, of course, the safety department would own field 20. However, though, if we own field 20, then Pixel would not be able to use his chicken farm. So basically, we kind of just share the property and all that stuff, mostly because technically, beforehand, the department used to run out of the main farm itself. We used to run on the main farm's budget, but now we're on our own budget, as you can see up at the top right corner. We have a 15 million budget, which is good for if we need to buy new vehicles or if we need to basically set up new things. Because sometimes we may need to set up new equipment or anything else that's, you know, necessary. But technically right now with that budget, we are mainly using that for fuel and repairs. Because most of the time, because technically when we do our services, it does come out of our paychecks, but we of course use it to basically to keep things repaired and stuff. So basically that's what we do it for.
And your company started with a $21 million budget.
Yeah. Yeah, Pixel did bring up a good point. We did start off with a $20 million budget, and that was to basically get everything set up and everything, and now we have 15 million left. So, yeah, this company got pretty expensive, but now we're kind of glad that we're done with getting things set up now. We're just gonna wait to get some services going. So, usually when it's just me and Pixel in here, usually the services aren't really needed. Unless Pixel really screws something up or I screw something up. Because knowing both of us, we tend to be a little bit more... what's that word I'm looking for? It's not... reckless, I guess you could say. We're a little bit more reckless when it comes to our stuff, because we know like the limits of the game and all that stuff, because we've been playing it for so long. However, when the other guys get on here, we're a little bit more serious behind it, where you kind of just... I'm actually mostly doing patrols in this vehicle, and basically I don't really do a whole lot of actual farming work until, like, it's absolutely needed. Because, like, when AMN or Soul, or our other guy... What's his name?
What?
The older guy that doesn't have the mic?
My buddy?
Yes.
P.
Diddles. Whenever he's on here and all that stuff, basically I mostly do patrolling. Me and Soul, we mostly do our patrols, while AMN, Pixel, and P. Diddles work on the farm itself. So, however, though we do help out, of course. So it's not like we're strictly just safety department. We mainly just go for. We mainly do this. We work on call-to-call basis, basically. And like I said, if you are interested in trying to join up, feel free to message me on PlayStation. We might be able to get you in here, as long as you have some experience with I'm gonna say, well, this. If you have experience with real life farming, then awesome. That'll be pretty damn cool to have you in here, because that way you can actually kind of give us some tips and tricks and stuff to kind of help us out a little more. Or if you don't have any experience at all and you're just interested in joining to have a little bit of fun, hang out for a bit, then, you know, go off with your day. And hell, just, like I said, hit me up, TIE Fighter 4100. Or you can hit my buddy here, Pixel Gamer 4329, and let him know that you're interested in joining the Farming Simulator 19 server. We are always open for suggestions and stuff. You know, if you guys get ideas that you may be able to help us out with, we're open to suggestions, and we'll try to implement it as best as we can. Now, currently right now we do have a limited amount of slots for items, so we're technically kind of strict on what we need to get. So you may not see everything that you guys suggest us, but we will look into considerations and stuff and see if it could affect us positively or negatively. Technically, if it came down to it, if we started running out of slots, the very first department to go would be the emergency services department, because the fact is, it's only meant for really roleplay purposes. So it's not really a. I mean, it's got its own uses, but if it's basically to the point to where, okay, we need to focus on mainly just uses, then of course then the emergency services would be the first one to go because although they might not have a whole lot of stuff, but they have 2 fields of property which take up some, which does take up a few. Does it take up slots? I don't think it does. Well, either or.
Emergency services?
Yeah, because I know we have.
Yeah, they take up slots.
I figured. So yeah, you can agree that that would be the first one to go if you know if we needed to have a slot, if we had a slot issue.
So those are good. All right, so I need 21 and then all of those.
Mhm.
I already got 13 done already. Which, yeah, seemed, yeah, it may have taken a while, but
All right, cool beans, man. Cool beans.
taken a lot longer.
Hopefully we'll be able to get. Hopefully we'll be able to start planting stuff and be able to get started. So we just
I
got to
got
figure out.
big plans too, because the current silo doesn't hold a lot, so I want to get one of the big silos.
Oh really?
And empty all the stuff in it.
Okay.
And do big deliveries sometime. Probably tomorrow or something.
We do a
Here,
big
tomorrow.
delivery.
Do you want to do this?
Huh?
Help me out. Do you want to help me out with this?
I mean, I can, but heck, I think helping you with deliveries might be might be a better solution because it's more. Because remember, you got that trick, so you're gonna get that field done pretty damn quickly.
I can do it to you too.
Hmm.
I can do it to you too.
I'm good, man.
I'm smashing. Yeah, if you want to do delivery, you can. Yeah, I have a load of trucks all lined up at the house.
All right, that means I may have to jump over to you, jump over to your farm in order to actually be able to deliver with that farm.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, jump to my farm.
So yeah, that's the only problem I have with our like separation of the farms. But I do agree that we should split them apart so that way we're not using up each other's budget.
It's not a bad thing, but it's kind of annoying.
Yeah, because you got to give me permissions back and all that stupid shit. So, all right, get ready.
Yeah. You just go ahead and just deliver it, find the best prices and blah blah blah. I'll pay you for delivering it.
I already switched over, so.
Cool.
I got corn and oat. So let's see here. What do we have open right now? Who has the best prices right now? Grain mill needs oats, and then who has corn? Who has the highest price of corn? Train station. So. Pixel, you're gonna have to give me permissions because I can't do anything with the trailers. Oh, dirt. Never mind. Alright, let's see here. So, grain mill. Which one's closer? Oh, grain mill's like right down the road. Alright. Now, as you can see, now this right here is a better example of high speeds, because look, right now, this truck can go pretty damn fast, and if I were to hit the thing, I can jackknife it real easily like that, as you can clearly see. So that's kind of one thing that we do want to keep. That's why having a little bit of experience with the driving in this game is more of importance. So if we were to get you in here, we were going to more than likely put you with harvesting at first to get you used to the driving and stuff before we put you on a actual truck and stuff and actually get you across going some pretty fast speeds with this, because we really don't have a set speed limit in this game. We just kind of just do whatever you think is safe. And basically just be wise about it. Don't, and of course use the roads, because that's what they're there for. Don't drive across other people's fields and stuff, because we come to find out, although not in this version, but there's been times where you can actually damage crops if you drive over top, but we don't have that enabled on here, but it's just kind of like, just a kind of common sense thing. And I know I'm a fucking terrible semi-truck driver, but it gets the job done. Alright, now we need corn. And which one has the higher? Oh, shit. Damn. Corn went down a little bit. Oh, I know. Okay, train station. Oh boy. As you can see, I am barely touching the stick, and look at the steering wheel. Trust me, I'm barely tapping the stick, and that's how sensitive the steering is in this game. So that's why we ask for you to have experience with the driving in this game before you really get onto a truck like this. Now, of course, yeah, oh, as you can see, it is kind of hard to drive this thing. Most of the time I'm not driving in first person, and most of the time I drive in third when it comes to big things like this, because I want to be able to see the trailer and the truck at the same time. And oh my god, every freaking time I hate these poles that are right next to the road like that, because we get clipped on them. It's stupid. And I would just say the mirrors don't necessarily work as good as they should, as good as I believe they should, but they do help out a lot though. So come on, get up there. There you go. Now make that turn, make that turn. There we go. The hell am I? One thing for sure in this game, roundabouts are not the way to go for fucking semi-truck drivers right now. 'Cause I swear to God, these trailers are way too long for these roundabouts. But it is what it is. We gotta do what we gotta do. That's why you don't really see me do a whole lot of deliveries. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I am probably pretty damn bad at driving a semi, but it is what it is. Alright, let's see. Canola. What icon is that? Okay. Grain mill has that much, but you. Ooh. I have full canola, so where? Oops. Shit. Where are you? Oh, you're all the way over there. Shit. Oh, fuck. Pixel, you may have to fire me on delivery because I fucking suck at driving a semi. And make that turn. Holy shit. Fucking stupid sensitive steering, I swear to God. What's gonna be the death of me in this game? What the hell is this? Oh my God. Should've just went in the other way. Well, no, I should've went opposite traffic, went more of a better flow, but no. No train, no train. Yep, no train. I thought over there I could go straight out, but nope. It cuts off, so. Alright, what's canola numbers now? Train station mills still high up. Okay. But before we go there, let's take a look and see what we got next in our trailer. Ooh, soybeans, okay. Soybeans, oh, nope. Oh, okay. Well, this is going to the same place too, so. How you doing over there, Pixel? Pixel.
Good, I'm just finishing up.
Okay. By the way, the other truck, it's gonna go to the train station, alright?
Okay.
God, I don't know what the hell it is, but fucking, I can't steer this ship at all. Like, I'm not even trying to fucking go full 90 degrees, but it just wants to do it. Whoa! Alright, let's try to swing out of here. Ooh. Oh, I'm jackknifing it. That is not what I wanted to do. Oh, what the hell? Oh, of course. Thinking I was gonna take that, be able to take that turn. Thinking I was be able to take that turn fucking smoothly, but nope. Get caught on the guardrail. God. This is why I don't get put in charge of driving semi-truck trailers without being able to see the full view. But luckily the ones that I drive for the safety department, they're much easier to drive than these ones. These ones get caught up a lot. The ones that I have don't, because they actually have a turning mechanism with them. The wheels turn with the truck, so... Oops, shit. Whoops. The hell did you buy? Did you buy another one? What's up? You know, that thing looks fucking terrifying when you're pulling it. Looks like it's just a big ass mess. Hi. Alright, so I'm gonna leave this truck for you, okay? So I'm just gonna park it over here for you. Oh, the train station went... Oh, no, it's still the same. Never mind. I was not expecting that overturn, so... What's going on? What's going on field 30?
My truck won't start.
Is that so?
Literally, it won't start. What the heck?
Hmm. Hey, I don't think I have access to this truck.
Oh yeah, because it's a emergency services truck. Oh, by the way, when I said it won't start, it legit won't start. It will say it's running, but it won't let me drive it. It's actually screwed.
The hell? Oh, well, shit, here. I gotta transfer back over to safety, so... Get ready to give me my permissions back, okay? Well, there, can you do me a favor? Go ahead and get in that truck real quick. And detach that trailer.
Oh, I can drive it.
So you can drive it now?
Yeah,
Alright, hearing.
looks like the battery died, I guess.
And of course, whenever the safety team, usually I'm not logging off for the night, but I'm actually gonna get off Farming Sim and I'm gonna go play GTA here in a few minutes. But basically, towards the end of the night or whatever is happening, whenever there's no more safety members on the server, the safety committee, well, I should say the safety department, officially shuts down. Well, it closes for the night. And this switch right here, that light right there signifies that we are either open or closed. And also this gate also signifies if we're open or closed. If the gate's open, that means we're open and ready to serve. But if it's closed, which, come on. Oh, yeah. Pixel permissions again. Where the hell is the fucking gate? Pixel, what the fuck happened to my... What the hell happened to my gate?
You have permissions 1 and 2, you don't have a gate.
I don't have a gate? What the hell happened to it? Okay, well, usually there's supposed to be a gate there that usually signifies. So, all right, guys. Well, thank you all so much for watching and everything. If, like I said, if you're interested in trying to join up, please let me know some way, shape, or form. We are looking forward to getting more people in here to kind of grow a little bigger. Although, unfortunately, the server can only hold 7 people at a time. However, we're always interested in trying to get more players involved and all that stuff, and also trying to basically expand servers. Basically, if if this server is doing okay and then someone else needs help on another server, we can hop over there and help them out as well. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. This is Tyfighter 4100, and I will talk to you all later.